everything in this world, but this for sure I know. If God don't let little dogs up into heaven, man, I ain't gonna go. Man, I ain't gonna go without my little hero. Rest your tight head. I love you now, love you always and forever. That's what your old man said. That's what your old man said. That's what your old man said.
That's awesome. Yep. Thanks.
Good levels, everything?
Yeah, levels. Everything is working.
Cool.
Great, guys. Let's start.
Okay.
I'm gonna put the recording on. Yeah. Okay. So here we are with Michael Dean Damron and his band at Songwriters Guild Live. You just arrived in
like 3 days ago, maybe.
Okay.
3 days ago. It was
Monday morning.
Monday morning, yeah. Horrifying experience. I hate to fly. I'm terrified of planes.
Okay.
So.
Oh, well, you made it.
I made it.
So that's good.
Being here is wonderful. I mean, I've never done this before, so seeing a different city, I mean, it just blows my mind, you know.
Great.
How cool it is here.
You never been to Europe before?
Well, for a minute, when I was 17, like I was in the army, and I got stationed in Turkey, so.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but never this part. I mean, it's amazing.
Well, enjoy it. You're touring, right?
Oh,
yeah.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we'll talk about it later. Let's start with the song.
Okay, cool.
What song you want to play?
This is a song. It's called "Little Hero." It's about my dog. I had a dog that I loved more than anything in this world, and he died a couple years ago. And it's just a little tribute. I love that little dog more than I love people, like more than I love anything in this world. So, anyway. This is about my little dog. Sit still, little boy, won't take a picture of you. I wish I knew what went on inside your head. He said, that's easy, Dad, I like long walks with you. Belly rubs and the taste of the wet dog food. Now this song I'm about to sing in 3/4 time. There's something magic about an old man and his dog. It's got a chorus gonna make you cry, make you shout. I'm gonna love you, little boy, till my soul bleeds out. I'm gonna love you, little boy. My little hero, rest your tight head. Love you now, love you forever. That's what your old man said. That's what your old man said. Now he's a fighter, tough just like a soldier, on the beaches in Normandy. But life's got a way of kicking your ass, making you sick and putting you down on your knees. But I can feel you, Lord, I feel you in my heart, and I believe. You're up in the clouds with your tongue hanging out. Now you're watching over me. My little hero, rest your tight head underneath the blue skies. That's what your old man said. That's what your old man said. Now you're gone, There's one less good thing in this world, but this for sure I know. If God don't let little dogs up into heaven, man, I ain't gonna go. Man, I ain't gonna go without my little hero. Rest your tight head. I love you now, I love you forever. That's what your old man said. That's what your old man said. That's what your old man said.
That's great, man.
Killer,
good song.
thank you.
Yeah, for all the dog lovers out there. Yeah.
I love dogs. I love dogs, man.
Dogs lovers.
More than people.
And it's the title track off the new album.
Yeah. Well, let's do one more song before I start asking questions. Just to get you guys into it.
This is a song on a record that came out a couple years ago. It's maybe 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Father's Day. It's about my father, and he was a pretty gnarly dude.
Gnarly.
Yeah, he was a bad dude. He was a bad man. Anyway,
Right.
this here's for my pop.
Okay.
Daddy built houses. Wicked was his hammer. He made men like Jimmy, Paul, and me. He was the thunder. He was the rain crawling down my cheek. And he had his reasons. Up in the blue sky, he flew like an angel on a single wing. And I hold bitter my first memory of white clouds and fear. He said, son, if you're gonna go far, get yourself a good pair of walking boots. Take you where you need to be. Take you far away from me. Quick with his fist, same with his anger. His mind was a chessboard, lost in a lake of fire. And I broke the family clock. Yeah, all time stopped. Ain't nothing ever gonna fix this messed up world. He said, son, if you're gonna go far, get yourself a good pair of walking boots. Take you where you need to be. Take you far away from me. died all alone in the hot Nevada desert. Years of hard living, made him paper thin. Daddy died all alone, and God was not present. I wish I'd have been there to comfort him. He told me, son, if you're gonna go far, get yourself a good pair of walking boots. They'll take you where you need to be. Take you far away. He says, son, if you're gonna go far, get yourself a good pair of red wing boots. Take you where you need to be, need to be. Take you far away from me.
Yeah, that's that's not a. Is there a lot of love lost between you and your daddy, or?
Oh, he's dead. Yeah, it's all gone. It's all lost. But no, he was a paradox. He was he when he was sober, he could show great kindness and compassion and intelligence. But the thing is, he wasn't very sober very much. So
Right.
a lot of violence and
Yeah.
you know, just bad things, like a brutal human being.
Yeah.
You know. So.
Well, the song really portrayed that very well.
Oh, good, man.
Yeah.
Guess that's good. I mean, yeah, thank you, sir. I
It's
appreciate
very very good song. You're the you write your own songs, right? And
it. Yes, sir.
And you do you work with a band at home, or is this,
Well, these
your
just
buddies?
Alan Hunter.
Alan Hunter.
Yeah,
Hey.
the esteemed Alan Hunter.
Yeah, I heard you were also had something to do with the band Eels.
Yeah, I'm the touring bass player since 2005.
Wow,
Yeah,
guys,
so I
look
really
at that.
scored with
So I'll be
that.
back in Amsterdam this summer.
Good. So Eels is going to be back. Great. Okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
awesome.
And
And
this is Dan Eccles,
hey, Dan.
the esteemed Dan Eccles. He's one of the greatest human beings I've ever known in my life.
Yeah,
He works cheap too. So.
at you.
he's a great guitarist. I can hear that
He's a great
with a
guitarist.
good
He
sound.
was in a band called Richmond Fontaine.
Mm-hmm.
Toured over here a bunch. They're pretty renowned, as well as the DeLines. They're doing the DeLines now. But Dan played in that band for years, and Fernando, another great songwriter. So I feel very blessed to have these two guys watching my back. Like, it's amazing.
Yeah. That's good.
Yeah. I'm blown away. Actually, I wake up and I like, wow, really? What? Why? You know, what did I do to deserve this? You know.
So they're in your living. You are living in the same spot, or how do you do that?
We live in Portland.
Same town, yeah.
Same town.
Portland, Maine, or
Oregon.
Oregon, yeah.
Yeah.
West Coast.
Yeah.
West Coast, yeah.
West Coast.
And so okay, you write a song and then you go and meet your buddies and say, "Well, I got a new song." How
Yeah.
does that work?
Well, I this last record we made, I just kind of gave Dan rough drafts of everything. I just went and laid them down, and then Dan started manipulating them and doing it and arranging and doing stuff. And to me, that's all like NASA. Like, I don't understand the technology aspect of things.
Yeah.
So Dan just nailed it, and he does everything. And then Alan's been playing with me since forever.
Yeah. That's all.
So he knows everything I've ever done, and yeah, I don't know, it just kind of fits natural. It just kind of fits. It just fell into place.
And the drums, no drums ever.
Oh, this
Also,
is my right hand. This is the drum. Right here.
great. Okay, so you got no drums on the record.
Don't want them. No. Well, there's some little tapping things, but not little percussive things. But Dan did all that.
Like like electronic sort of stuff, or
Yeah, just making do, just to fill in. You know, there's a couple tunes with some, drum sounding like Kit stuff, but
yeah.
it's
A lot of clapping.
it's
organic.
It's not super sophisto drumming.
Yeah,
It's just a beat in there.
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Fill it in and
Yeah.
It's actually quite modern, actually.
It's so much
do it
easier
like
to
that.
tour
Yeah.
without dragging
It's a
drums
lot
and
easier to tour, yeah.
Yeah, and drummers is
And also
drummers
you
can be very challenging.
You don't need to bring a drummer. That's the greatest thing.
Yeah. You want money?
I'm a drummer myself, so I
you
can say
are.
that.
Oh, yeah, we love drummers. We love drummers.
Yeah, that's
It's
fine.
not on the tour.
Great.
Yeah.
So when you write a song, do you start with music or with lyrics?
I'll write a line maybe, something that resonates within me, like something that moves me. Like it has to move me every time, or I can't do it every night. Playing, well, I don't play every night, but I do 150, couple hundred shows a year. We play a lot, and so it has to move me for sure. So it'll start with one line, and I'll sit on it, and let it cook, and and usually it comes pretty fast. And then I'm very limited with my knowledge of guitar, fretboard stuff, so I usually keep it in first position, and I don't think, and that's why these guys make the real music.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
I just write a basic chord structure and let them go to town on it.
Make it all complicated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Overcomplicated.
But you're rhythmically, you're really well
Oh, thank you.
versed, right?
That always meant more to me than this other stuff, and I'm really not good with that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, I told Dan the other day before I die I want to be Johnny Winter, but it's
not
not
gonna
gonna happen.
No.
It's not gonna happen. I mean,
Try.
I can try, but I try to.
It's part of the fun. Just trying.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true. Okay, great. You guys want to play another song?
Sure.
Yeah.
What did we say we want to do?
Saturday?
Saturday. Okay. Okay. Can I tune real quick?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you tell me what tuning you're gonna do,
This is normal.
just normal.
It's the only one I know.
Standard.
I learned Cashmere one time, and then I forgot it right after I learned it.
Oh, yeah. So you always play in normal tuning, standard tuning.
Capo, like every
Yeah.
songwriter, just kind of diddle with the capo. And
Yeah.
Nothing fancy. Which album is this off?
this is off a Son of a Bitch album. I was in a band called I Can Lick Any Son of a Bitch in the House. And,
Yeah. I read in the bio. Yeah.
what's that?
I read that in the bio.
Yeah, and it was fairly. We did a lot. We toured a bunch and toured with a lot of great bands, the Drive By Truckers and the Lucero and
Great.
stuff like that.
What kind of music was that?
Just like Rage Against the Machine with Leonard Skinner, mixed
Okay.
together.
Southern rock with
With political lyrics, very progressive political kind of themes.
great.
Because I grew up in a very redneck kind of family, kind of weird, just country folks.
Mm-hmm.
But I was very not that, I was very drawn to other things. So.
Okay.
Okay, so
Right.
anyway, it's called Saturday. It's about living in Oklahoma as a little boy, and that.
All right.
Mama, oh mama, now where have you been? At the Tahiti Lounge, drinking again. Mama, oh mama, now where did you go? One more night, your little boy got left alone. That's okay, you know why? 'Cause I got my Saturday. Yeah, I got me some cartoons. You can lay up drunk all day. 'Cause I got Captain Crunch and Scooby-Doo. Yes, I do. Woo! Gonna go down to that old fishing hole. 9 years old, kicking frogs all along. Then I'm gonna stroll to the Dairy Queen. Give me a dilly bar or cherry dip cone. And a steak finger basket, mama. I do love my Saturday. All I got to do is pretend. Close my eyes, count 3 and pray. Mama, you ain't gonna hit me again. Hell no. Woo! Gonna watch a ball game with Grandpa in the afternoon. New York Mets are playing in Cincinnati town. Vertical hold on the black and white don't work too good, no. That's okay, cause Tom Seaver's on the mound, and he ain't throwing nothing but strikes, you know. I do love my Saturday, playing pitchback ball outside, climbing trees, I'm not afraid. Someday I'm gonna leave this world, I'm gonna fly. Bye-bye. Here we go, Danny. Grandma made the best fried chicken in town. Plenty of grape Kool-Aid, you know, to wash it down. Tonight I'm gonna go to bed with my belly full. I'll wake up later and watch the midnight special with Wolfman Jack and that Cheap Trick is on it. Saturday has come and gone, but it will be back again. 6 days to wait, man, that ain't too long. I got baseball cards and plastic army men. And Saturday heat. And Saturday heat. Saturday, yeah.
Nice, guys.
Thank you.
Got a lot of people on Facebook saying that they really like it.
Oh, right on.
So,
you have me right now in real time?
Yeah,
No
it's,
kidding, man.
it's streaming
Thank
on
you,
Facebook at the
folks. I
moment.
appreciate
Yeah,
that, man.
yeah. They're all saying things like "yeehaw" and
Oh, yeehaw, yeah.
just liking it very much.
Right on.
Yeah. So this is called Americana, isn't it? I mean, that's how I advertised it a little bit.
Well, that's, I think, the whole world is, well, the music industry, everything's sub-genreized and, you know,
Yeah.
just put into little boxes. I just like, when I talk about music, I just like to call it either good or not good.
That's true.
And that's how you see it, you know. My good is somebody else's not good, you know, so. Yeah, Americana, sure, you know.
But that's not something that you specifically aim for.
No, it's just
Exactly.
music.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
yeah.
playing.
So
I got so many different
you could do
influences.
something- you could do something-
Americana.
No, true. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do other stuff as well. It just depends on what
Yeah,
comes
just
out.
whatever you're feeling. I mean, I like to play heavy, hard, soft as a feather, you know, whatever.
Yeah,
Whatever you're feeling at the time.
yeah.
You know?
That's
Blues, though. I like the blues a lot, so I'm like to be based in that mostly, but, you know, just whatever.
good. Do you have any artists that you draw from?
Well, as far as songwriters, there's a bunch of songwriters that I adore and love, and I've got to see up close, and, you know, Townes Van Zandt being one of them.
Yeah.
And then Guy Clark, a lot of the Texas guys, songwriters,
Mm-hmm.
Lyle Lovett,
Oh yeah.
stuff like that. But it's, you know, other things, you know, Black Sabbath and Thin Lizzy and, you know,
Yeah.
just stuff like that. It's what I grew up with, you know.
Yeah.
Warren Zevon.
Warren Zevon, big time. Loved Warren Zevon.
Oh yeah.
Like that kind of stuff. That's what just moves me, when those good lyrics come in and
Yeah.
rip your heart out, you know.
So it is also very much about the lyrics for you, isn't it?
It's everything about the lyrics to
Yeah.
me. Like,
Oh, this is just a jam.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The
and
music
that's
is the
beautiful
jam
too.
for the
But
lyrics.
I love to. My thing is I like to write a good lyric, and I most of the people that I look up to, that's what they do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
a cat named John Moreland in America. He's an amazing songwriter. Micah Schnabel from a band called Two Cow Garage. A lot of guys. I mean, there's so many of them. You could go on and on all day. You know.
Yeah. Is there any things you can say about lyric writing that for other songwriters who are listening?
Oh, I always my thing is first thought, best thought. I don't try to rewrite too much, which maybe I should, but and I don't know, maybe at some point I will. But I usually, for the last 15 years, I just kind of whatever spits out the first draft is kind of what I go with.
That's a good one.
As long as it resonates in my heart.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You make it work after.
Yeah, and then it'll change over the course of time. Even after you record it, it'll change. From you'll start adding little phonetic things and little yips and yaps and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But that's my thing. I know some people will rewrite something to death, and that's cool too. It works, But my thing is just first thought, best thought.
First thought, best thought.
Yeah.
And we're gonna take that with us. It's a good one.
Oh.
You want to do one last song, guys?
Yes, sir. Love to.
Sure.
Can we
All
do
right,
the
good.
Diabetes Blues?
Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah. Totally.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I went
Diabetes blues, you
Yeah,
say?
it's about diabetes. I went on tour 2 years ago, and right before I left, I got diagnosed with it, and
Oh dear.
so I had to quit drinking and quit eating garbage food, and
Yeah.
and on the road that's very hard. So I had to be very disciplined, which I'm not good at.
Mm-hmm.
And I got really sick, so I had to cancel like 4 shows. We did 2 months and a lot of shows, and I missed like the last 4 because I got too sick and I had to go home. But this is about diabetes.
Yeah. Yeah. Gotcha.
Haven't you heard the news? Haven't you heard the news? I got them low down, blood sugar's all spiked up. I got diabetes blues. Well, I'm gonna go on, take my spike. Gonna go on, man, and take my spike. Sweat these pins and needles in the dark of the night. Gonna go on, man, and take my spike. Tell me why's that Savior on the cross? Tell me why that skinny boy on the cross? I gained nothing by it, man, and everything get lost. Who put that skinny man up on the cross? Danny. Turn my water into wine, cast those pearls out in the swine, and this old brown liquor, it ain't been no friend of mine. Gonna cast my pearls out in the swine. Now doctor, please don't take my legs. Doctor, please don't take my goddamn legs. Tell me how am I gonna get down on my knees to beg? Doctor, if you take my legs. Doctor, if you take my legs. Haven't you heard the news? Haven't you heard the news? I got them low down, blood sugar's all spiked up. I got diabetes blues. Diabetes blues. Diabetes. Lord, I got a goddamn diabetes blues. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, great, guys.
Thanks,
That's
Rob.
awesome.
Can we plug our show tonight real
Sure,
quick?
yeah. I was going to ask you guys, so go ahead.
Oh, good. Alan, will you do this? Because I don't know the names and everything.
Yeah. So we're playing tonight in Jordan at Malo Malo.
Malo Malo tonight. Everybody knows it.
11
Yeah.
o'clock showtime.
Great.
Tomorrow night we're out in Harlem.
Which
at
which
the
bar?
Wolfhound.
Wolfhound, the Irish bar.
Yeah.
Great.
Down in
Good.
the basement.
good places. Yeah.
Beautiful spot. And then we're back in Amsterdam on Saturday night at the Torpedo Theater.
Ah, the
So
tiniest theater of Amsterdam.
puppet theater.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's
Saturday night.
there's like 30, 35 tickets.
Hmm.
You can go to Mike's website. We've got an event thing posted on Facebook for it. You can reserve tickets.
Yeah.
We recommend that.
That's awesome.
And all of it's cheap, affordable prices. And
Yeah.
we'll have copies of the new record there and T-shirts and all kinds of stuff at the thing, and it's gonna be a party.
Good. Michael Dean Damron, you're playing.
Sir, thank you for having us. We appreciate it very
Thanks
much.
so much, Ro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I appreciate that you guys are playing for us.
Oh,
and
I'm so grateful.
for the songwriting community.
I'm so
Yes.
humble. I mean, seriously, I'm just overwhelmed by how wonderful
First
this is.
gig.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
First gig.
Yeah.
First gig on the continent and in Europe. Okay, great.
Killer.
All right, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
This was Songwriters Guild Live, and I'll see you again next week. Bye-bye, everybody.
Good job, everybody.
That was fun.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
Thanks
fun.
for having us.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I was scared. I really was. I was scared.
That's healthy.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, cool.
I was scared because my blood sugar's getting really low.
Oh yeah, we gotta get
We're live.
gotta get some food in there. Streaming to Facebook.
I'd die.
That's hilarious.
I could die right on.
All right.
Live.
Go away now.
Okay. Bye. Oh, goodness.
Good job, Mike. Good job, Al.
Good job,
Good
all
job,
you guys.
man.
Everyone.
Good job, bro.